Hi, welcome to Galactic Command Tarot. This is meant for members of Galactic Command, and this is a psychic beacon which has been placed out there. So if you are watching this video, you are a member of Galactic Command, and you exist in one of two states or conditions, if that's how you prefer it, and that is active and inactive. Either way, you're still a member of Galactic Command. What this means is that if you are inactive, then everything I say to you or tell you about this ancient Galactic Command Tarot will not apply to you. As an active member of Galactic Command, which is why I'm here, everything I say will apply to you. Now, the way you go from being inactive to active is you simply say, of my own free will, I volunteer for service with Galactic Command. That is it. People wonder how they can become members of Galactic Command. It is that easy. You don't have to get on a spaceship and travel in outer space. You don't have to be picked up by aliens. Nobody has to walk in your room and knock you on the head or drag you out of bed, anything like that. You just literally say, of my own free will, I volunteer for service with Galactic Command. You're not selling your soul or anything. You are making a decision. You've made this decision before. You are members of Galactic Command and you're volunteering for your service. You are parts of thousands upon thousands who came here to be on this mission, knowing in advance that you would lose all your memories and that you would be reborn into your body, and you would be guided by the people you chose to be with you. Now, this is the ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck manifested by Archangel Michael to help you. He went on this same mission, and it's called the Twinflame Journey, and he did it to prove it could be done. In fact, it was really hard for him because he had to not only go to the point where Galactic Command exists and where he can communicate with them while he was still alive. Archangel Michael never passed away. He was born into a human body, and he had to raise his vibrational frequency while he was living to the point of entering and becoming part of the angelic realm. He actually had to manifest his body where he could actually touch and be touched by angels. And that was how he finished his twin flame journey. And so he manifested the ancient Galactic Command Tarot to help members of Galactic Command who were following in his footsteps, trying to show mankind that you could find your true love. And these readings that I'm putting out there is to help you. I'm actually calling you forth. I'm calling forth literally an army of Galactic Command warriors, and that's what you are. I could say you're scientists, I could say you're technicians, I could say you're people who man the cannons, who carry the guns, who guard the fences, who fly the fighter planes or whatever, the spaceships, the battleships. You could be all those, but you are literally soldiers, brave soldiers, and you step forward. Everything that you trained for came to the point that, okay, it's all done. Now you have to step forward. We can't actually command you to step forward. You have to step forward on your own, and that's what you did, knowing what was going to happen. But you did have the freedom to pick the people that would take care of you. So some of you picked, maybe a brother, a sister, mom and dad, maybe a wife, grandfather, someone like that. And They literally came down and they took you to where you were going to be born, and you were born brand new, and they literally walked with you. Now, you must understand that the lifespan of a human is not very long to members of Galactic Command. Katrina Somerset, who was the military advisor in the Angel family for Galactic Command, she's 50,000 years old, and she looks like she's 27. So you gotta understand that when they come down and they're walking with you, in a comparison, it's like you going out and buying a goldfish. Literally, how long does a goldfish live? 3, 4 years, 5 if you're lucky. A hamster, maybe 5 years. A dog, 10, 15. But to them, that's what it's like walking around with you. They're sitting there and they're watching you grow up and grow older and go to school. And to them, it's very fast. It's very, very fast. And it's just like as if you'd got out and bought a kitten and you put that bowl of milk on the floor, and then after a couple months you look up and say, wow, that cat's gotten pretty big. And by the end of 6 months, it's like almost a full-grown cat. You know, so that's what it's like for members of Galactic Command when they're down here taking care of you. It's not very long for them at all. You know, you can do the same analogy for like a goldfish. You buy a goldfish and you take care of it, and you wish it Merry Christmas, and next thing you know, you're looking at it and says, what's wrong with my goldfish? Turns out you've had your goldfish for 3 years and he's getting ready to pass on. It's that type of deal. The only problem is that with members of Galactic Command, almost all of you never make it to the point where you understand what's happening. Some of you do go on the Twinflame Journey, but you're still not sure if it's what you're supposed to be doing. It is. Some of you get frustrated. So that's why Archangel Michael collected, well, he had me collect the Ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck, and it was manifested by me. I sought it out and found it. And I'm here to help you, and you can call me the Commander. I'm the only one who made it to the 5th dimensional world. So, let's get started. It's your 5-card spread. This is designed to help you for this day. Specifically for this day. It might happen anytime within the next 7 to 10 days, but it is specifically for this day. Okay. And from this point, we can make any kind of a tarot reading spread we want, but we're just going with the simple 5-card spread. Here we go. The Tower. The most violent card in the Ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck. Literally everything blowing to pieces. Something's going to happen. Something is really going to happen. Your world is really going to shake. That's about all I can say about this. This is a real event that happened in Galactic Command. There was a protective force with a fleet and a huge battleship protecting Earth when it was attacked, and they fought, and They sent out a distress signal, and they were waiting for the fleet to arrive. And in that time, all the commanding officers aboard the great battleship were no longer able to command. And the youngest person on the ship was a cadet, a person who was studying to be an officer, and this was supposed to be a safe situation. And when the smoke cleared and the guns were still blazing away, they realized they were the only one who could take command of the ship with absolutely no experience. And so they did. And without any knowledge, this young girl fought her heart out, and she did what she could with the fleet that was there. And if you see, there are the cannons blazing away. There's one left of her fleet that's fighting and fighting. That's a huge ship. Not the big battleship. That is a huge ship. That tells you how big this battleship was and is. But anyways, in the background you see the huge cannons firing past it. Now, this was a surprise. This was a surprise, and it's just like what's going to happen to you. Whatever's going to happen, it is a surprise. And it's the Tower, which means things are going to change without any control from you. This is divine. This is divine. And hold on. That's all I can say is hold on and believe and keep moving forward. Because there is also hope in this card. While you look at this card and you see destruction and fighting and people falling down and just terrible ferocity of battle, in this card, on the planet down here, are two dolphins playing in the oceans, not even knowing that all of this is going on above their heads, knowing that others are sacrificing themselves so that others might live. That's the hope. So there is hope in whatever's happening. There is hope. Just got to have faith. And that's what that means. Page of Pentacles. This is you. And this is your life. This is whatever's happening in your life right now. Remember what your experiences have been to this point. They're going to assist you. You have to think on your past. You've had things happen to you, so you're going to have to use your wits. You're going to have to use your wits and be smart. Think. Adapt. Be like the ultimate warrior. Learn the lessons and use the training that you have. You know what's inside you. You're smart. You're really smart. That's why this card is here. Someone with no experience takes command of that battleship and fights. They are smart. So this has to be done. No one here to do it. I'm going to do it. And that's you. Being smart. Using the knowledge you have inside you. This is feminine energy calling upon that heart strength inside you. You know, there's two things, love and fear, and love is stronger. Fear makes you run, love makes you stay. So that's why this is here. Remember your training. Remember the rules of engagement. Remember what makes you you. Dig down, say, this is who I am. This is whom I am. And think of your traits. I am strong. I am love. I can do this. I am confident. I am brave. I am courageous. Do you know what valor is? Valor is what a knight swears to. A knight swears to be... It's like a knight swears to valor. Now, valor means this. When you are faced with overwhelming odds, when you're faced with an army standing against you, when you're faced with a dragon or a monster in front of you, and all you have is your sword and shield, and it's just you don't back down. You say, well, I swore I would stand here and fight. And that's what valor is. That was valor is. To stand and fight in the face of overwhelming odds. Three of Swords. Now this is heartbreak. Something... It's three swords, 3 levels. Not too bad. It's not too bad. It's a heartbreak, but it's not like a physical heartbreak where you're physically attracted to someone. It's like bad news. It's like bad news, not about somebody, but a situation. And it breaks your heart, the situation, whatever it is. So that's pretty straightforward. And swords literally mean thoughts. Seven of Pentacles. Whatever the thing that hurt you, you have other choices which are just as good or better. So you're going to get through this. It's going to be rough, but it's not going to be real rough. Okay? It's going to change you. That's why the Tower's here. But you're going to rely on who you are to pull you through. You have it in you. You have that ability to adapt. So you're going to go and you're going to pick through these choices. And then you're going to plan on combating these choices with alternate plans that you are coming up with, so that you are prepared for something if it doesn't go your way. You're going to not only have plan A, but you're going to have plan B, C, D, E, and F, just in case. Just in case. Now, you are Galactic Command. You know, if it goes past that, you're probably going to ask somebody else, say, hey, I need help. But that's how you're doing it. 5th card, Archangel Michael. Okay, there we go. There's a story behind this, and Archangel Michael's part of it. Yeah, I'll tell you. They were getting their butts kicked. They were getting their butts kicked. They thought they were going to die, and Archangel Michael showed up moments before the fleet. They said, remember, they sent out a distress signal, and Archangel Michael showed up. Since he is the protector of the earth, and he protects the earth, he defends it. He is the Almighty God's champion. And when people attack Galactic Command, who are protecting the earth, Archangel Michael shows up. Now, he can show up as an angel, or he can show up as a fighter pilot, or he can show up in another battleship, or he can do whatever it is. He shows up and he saves the fleet. Now, he doesn't fight the battle completely. He keeps them from being destroyed until the rescue fleet can come in and join the battle, and then he steps back. Archangel Michael made sure that they survived. There are some things he has to let happen. You know, there's always that question, why do good things happen to bad people, and why do bad things happen to good people? Because. Just because. It has to happen. There's no way for the universe to run if there aren't things that the Almighty God has to do. Our understanding is not his understanding, and we have to say it like that. And so Archangel Michael can step into your situation. He will do his best to help you, but there are things that you will have to face. There are emotions you will have to feel, situations you will have to fight through to get the experience. He understands that. He understands that because he was on the Twinflame Journey, and there were things that he went through that he I would say he wished he didn't go through, but he asked for it. He literally asked for it. So I as Galactic Command, we can't lie, so we have to tell you it. And there are things that he has to let happen. But he's here for you. Right now, this situation, you're going to get out of it. Just like this girl in the middle of this battle, she got out of it. And that's why this card exists. Bottom of the deck, last card, the Sun. So, what's it mean? Success. Somehow, this situation is going to be successful. Somehow, through all the crap that you're going to go through, it's going to be a success. That's about all I can say about that. This is the Sun. You got 1, 2, 3 major cards here. Archangel Michael, the Tower, and the Sun. Be happy. This is an extraordinary reading. Be brave like you were trained to be. Be brave. Whatever this is, you're going to make it through. You are definitely going to make it through. So, as the angels say, good luck, and I will talk to you later.